Hello, 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 Facebook and Instagram. Hi, okay, so I am Melanie L. Denny, your career empowerment coach, and I am here live with you today to talk about a quick topic. Why are you stuck in your current job? Okay, why are you stuck? Really quick, brief intro. My name is Melanie L. Denny, your career empowerment coach, and I empower brilliant corporate women who feel stuck in their current positions and they're ready to move up the corporate ladder, but they just seem to not be able to make that move. I really help them to stop settling, really own their value, sell their worth, and be able to land those higher level executive, director level, upper management, senior management roles that they deserve. Okay, so now before I get into the nitty gritty of like why are you still stuck, I wanted to talk about something that happened last week. Last week, the World Health Organization determined that burnout was a medical condition. Burnout is a medical condition. And so that that to me was really interesting, right? Because now pretty much if you're burnt out, you can go to the doctor and get treated. And that to me just really highlighted the fact that this is serious. It's a serious thing that we deal with at work when we're burnt out. And so I'm glad that that happened. And I wanted to just kind of read to you the three things that they describe, the three symptoms that qualifies you as being burnt out. Okay, so according to the World Health Organization, three things. Thing one, feelings of energy depletion or exhaustion. So if you're always tired, you got no energy, check one. Number two, increased mental distance from one's job or feelings of negativity related to one's job. If you hate your job and you can't stand it and you're just jaded and all that negativity, that's the second thing. The third symptom, reduced professional efficacy. In other words, you are your ability to perform and produce is going down, constantly going down. Those are the three things that the World Health Organization will deem as burnout. So now, are any of these things feeling like kind of familiar? Right? And tell me, is there anything on this list that resonates with you? You have no energy, so you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh my God, I'm so tired, right? Or not, and you are mentally distant from your work, from your job. Like, you're negative about it. You just can't stand that thing. You're so annoyed at work all the time, right? And the third thing is that you're not producing anymore at the level at which you usually do. So your performance is dropping. Those are the three things that the World Health Organization determined qualifies as burnout. Yes. Okay, I see some people saying yes, they're burnt out. So if you are medically burnt out, why are you still stuck in that job? Why? Why are you still stuck in that job if you are medically burnt out? Meaning you could go to the doctor, get diagnosed as burnt out, get a doctor's note and everything. If you're at that point and you're still going to work every day you're going to work still, are you really stuck? See, stuck is a state of mind, right? So if you feel stuck, it's because you determined that you're stuck. You determine that, you know what? I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not going to be able to make a move. You determine that. You're not a tree. You're not planted in that job. Your roots are not like in the floor, right? You can leave. You have choices and decisions that you can make so that you can leave. So are you really stuck? Or did you decide to be stuck? And did you decide to stay and constantly go back to a place that's killing you? Because it's making you sick. Literally. You have a medical condition. You're burnt out. Now, if that's the case, and you're feeling like, dang, Mel, you know what? You're right. I don't know how to fix this. I get it. Like, okay, you're right. I'm not stuck. I can bust a move, right? Now I want you to ask yourself some questions. All right? Here's the first question I want you to ask yourself. What is keeping me here? Wait. What is keeping me here? Because if you are tired, you don't have the energy for it. If you can't stand that thing, you feel so negative about your job or going to work, and if your performance is definitely going down the drain, something's still keeping you there. What is it? And it's okay if it's the paycheck and you got bills to pay. If that's it, then that's it. If it's because you feel like at some point or another this is going to be a great stepping stone for you to do something else, okay. Whatever your reality is what it is, right? But something is keeping you there. Something, even though you are burnt out, something is keeping you going every day for the abuse. Something is keeping you there. What is that thing? What is that thing? Once you determine what that is, and it could be multiple reasons too. So it could be the paycheck. It could be because your kids need insurance, right? And you feel like you don't want to stop the insurance, so you're not just going to up and quit because you're going to lose your benefits, right? There you go. Somebody said it, benefits, right? Are all of those things that you feel is keeping you there? You have to determine, are those things more desirable? Are those things more important? Are those things more valuable than your health? You have to decide that. If you decide that, you know what, these things that's keeping me here are great, but I don't know that it's worth my health because I'm burnt out. If that's the case, and I see some questions I want to address. If that's the case, then so be it. If you decide that it's worth it, keep going. Because you know why you're doing it, and it's worth it for you for those reasons. But if you feel like, nah, bruh, nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Then you need to bust a move. Let me ask you another question. What is holding me back from actually making this move? Now, someone said in terms of what's keeping you there is you're trying to get a business off the ground. That's wonderful. Let this paycheck or whatever it is that you're getting from this job fuel that, because again, it's going to be worth it for you. But don't stay stuck. Give yourself a timeline. Give yourself a date to say, you know what, by this date, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, whatever that date is, you have a deadline. So you make sure you stay on track and do what you have to do to get the business up and running or whatever it is that you're looking to do. Please. Okay? You're welcome. So I wanted to make sure that you understand that you really have to sit down and put this into perspective, because are we really stuck? So what's holding you back? What's holding you back? It's a similar question to what's keeping you there, but it's like, what's holding you back? Is there things externally that you feel are barriers to you moving, making that move, busting that move, right? So maybe you're feeling like you're too old to bust a move now. You don't want to have to start over another company. Or maybe you're feeling like there's no jobs out there. Everybody laying off folks. I'm good where I'm at because I already know this devil. I'm going to stick with this devil and I don't want to be bothered. Or do you hate or just despise, you get super nervous and anxious when it's time to go looking for jobs. It's time to go apply. It's time to dust off the resume. Are you feeling like your resume is trash? So now you're like, they're not going to hire me anyway if I submit this thing. So why bother? Right? What's holding you back? Ask yourself these questions, right? Because there could be some external things that you are internalizing and using as your truth as to why you can't bust this move. What's holding you back? When it's time to say, okay, you know what, I need a new job, and it's time to put forth some effort, something is stopping you from doing that. Do you feel like it's just, when I apply, nobody called me back? Because it could be just as simple as that, right? But what is it? What is holding you back? Answer that question, because then you can determine if it's true or if it's something that you told yourself, that you bought into, so that you can stay comfortable, because the things that you answered in question number 1 keeps you there. Right? I'm just saying, think about it. What's holding you back? Okay? The third question I want you to ask yourself: what am I afraid of? What are you afraid of? A lot of times when we're stuck, it's fear. Something that we're afraid of is holding us back. So if you're looking to level up in your career, maybe you're scared that you're going to get into this other role and then you're going to mess it all up because you're not great at leading people. Or maybe you are taking care of, I don't know, $500,000 budget now, and that's cool, but then at the next level that you want to go to, you're going to be handling $1 million, $10 million budgets, and you're scared you're going to mess that up, right? Maybe you're scared of being rejected. When you go to apply to these jobs, they're going to say, you're not even good enough. Why are you even applying for this? Maybe you're scared of the rejection. What are you afraid of? It could tie back to some of those things that you answered in the first question about what it is that is keeping you there, right? So, for example, if it's those benefits, now you're scared that your kids are going to get real sick and you're not going to have any insurance to cover them. You think about it. Think about these things. That fear will have you stuck like Chuck, and you don't want to stay stuck. You don't want to stay stuck because now you're imprisoned in your own mind. And all of this is very possible for you. But that leads me to my next question. Do you even believe, right? Do I believe this is possible for me? Do you believe? Do you believe? Do you believe this is possible? When you be like, okay, I want to level up. I want to move from, regular manager to, senior manager. I want to move from senior manager to director. Man, I'm a director now. I want to move into VP, right? Man, I'm a VP. I need to be in the C-suite. Do you believe that is possible for you? Some of you don't believe that it's even in the cards. So if you don't believe it, who else is going to believe it and give you the opportunity? Who else? Who else is going to believe it and say, you know what? You know what, Cindy? You know what, Shauna? You know what, Mel? I believe that you can do a great job. Come on, get this fat paycheck because I know you could do this. If you don't know you can do it, how you going to convince somebody else that you could do it? If you don't think you could go out there and get another job at a higher pay, how can you actually do it if you don't believe you can? You have to believe that it's possible for you to level up. You have to believe that it's possible for you to get more money. You have to believe that it's possible for you to land a job that you absolutely love. Because it is possible. But you got to believe it first. And if you don't believe it, it can't happen. It cannot happen. Okay? So those were the 4 questions I wanted to ask you guys about being stuck and why you're still stuck. Because some of these are made up fairy tales that we created in our own head. Some of these are based on things that are kind of illogical. Some of these are based on just a matter of self-confidence and self-worth. Check yourself. Check yourself. If you're stuck in your job, yet you burnt out, medically burnt out, it's time to bust a move. It's time to bust a move. And so, bust a move. You need help busting a move? Get a coach. Get a cheerleader. Get a mentor. Get help. Because clearly you in your own head, in your own mind, in your own self, you're not able to make this happen because you would have already made it happen if that's what you really wanted. You would have already made it happen on your own. But you're stuck, right? You stuck. So how you get unstuck? Somebody else recognizing what's going on with you and pulling some of those things out of you so that you can free yourself from all that craziness that you believe and actually make this happen. So if this is you and this message spoke to you, please share it. Share it out, because there's a lot of folks that I know that need this type of, conversation. But I'm here to support the level up. Period. So if you are really ready to move into that higher level role, if you're ready to just break free from whatever's been holding you back in your career, and you're ready to truly do some work internally and figure out, okay, I'm not really stuck. Step into your greatness and step into the power that you hold within yourself to be able to make these type of moves. Let's chat. Let's chat. I'm offering free career empowerment strategy sessions, which basically, yes, I love Sierra's Level Up song, by the way. Somebody mentioned it on Instagram. But I am offering free career empowerment strategy sessions. So basically what's entailed is about 30 to 45 minutes, me and you on a video call, and we are diving into why you feel like you're stuck. Then we gain some clarity around what is it that you actually want, because it's one thing to know that you don't want what you got going on right now, but do you know exactly what you want? That's going to be key, because if you don't know what you want, you're going to have to settle for what you get. Es no bueno. We don't settle. We don't settle around here. We go after what it is that we want, period. So if you want to settle and you want to stay stuck, do not reach out to me. I'm not interested in talking to you. I want to know that you're ready to make some moves, because it's time. The time is now. We're not getting any younger. World Health Organization says burnout is a medical condition. You're killing yourself. So anyway, on the call, we're going to talk about why you feel stuck. We're going to talk about what you want, and then we're going to map out the game plan for you to get there, for you to get hired, and in particular for you to get hired at a higher level of pay, because that's what it's all about. That's what the level up is all about, right? Getting some more money, right? So you can have more freedom, flexibility to do the things you want to do, to enjoy the life, to create a lifestyle that you want. That's what it's really all about at the end of the day, right? And so if you're interested in having that conversation with me, and you're interested in really moving forward and really making a move in your career, if you're sick of being sick and burnt out and you're ready, let's chat. Let's chat. The link is chatwithmel.com. Go there. There's a quick application form. Fill that out and let's hop on a call and let's see how we can help you move forward. because you don't need to stay stuck. Being stuck is you're in prison. Let's get free. Okay? Let's be free. Freedom. Let freedom ring. Let freedom ring, right? Who want to be free? I want to be free. That's why I live in the US, right? Because I want to be free. We're free here. So let's not stay stuck. What's the point in living in a free country if you're still mentally imprisoned? It's time. It is time. Let all that stuff go and let's get it going. Let's make it happen. Because you're powerful, you're brilliant, and you are confident in your abilities. You know you could do great work. But there's a lot of mess and trash and garbage that's like fogging it up. Now you have self-doubt. Now you have fear. And you're stuck and making yourself sick. All right? So, chatwithmel.com. If you're interested in chatting with me about this and moving forward, let's have that conversation. Share this video out. I would love for you to share it. That'll be great because a lot of people probably may need to hear this. So, thank you so much for joining live. If you're watching the replay, I appreciate you doing that as well. Again, share it out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's get free. All right? Thank you so much. Bye.